Good morning, my dear students. Now we are going to talk about Unit 2 motion. What is motion? It is the change in position of a body with time. Motion can be described in terms of the distance moved or the displacement. Concept in physics, motion is a change in position of an object with respect to time. Motion is typically described in terms of displacement, distance, velocity, acceleration, time and speed. Motion of a body is observed by attaching a frame of reference to an observer and measuring the change in position of the body relative to that frame. What is rest? Your body is said to be at rest it if does not change its position with respect to its surroundings. For example, the passengers sitting in a moving bus are said to be at rest with respect to the driver of the same bus because their position do not change with respect to the driver. So important two more question. Define rest and or define motion. Define rest and define motion. State of rest and motion. Rest. In physics, the objects which do not change their position are said to be at rest. Motion. The objects which change their position with respect to the surroundings or with respect to or by both are said to be in motion. Example of the motion. Look the picture. The average speed of bullet train is 320 kilometers per hour. A car is in motion. Motion of the ball downward. Two types of motion: uniform motion and non-uniform motion. If a body travels equal distance in equal intervals of time, it is said to be in uniform motion. So non-uniform motion. If a body travels unequal distance in equal intervals of times, it is said to be in non-uniform motion. Examples: the movement of clocks, hand and movement of pendulum is the example of uniform motion. A movement of asteroid and the bouncing of ball is the example of non-uniform motion. Speed. What is the speed? Speed of a body is the distance travelled by the body in the unit time. Formula: speed equal to distance divided by time. If your body travels a distance s in time t, then its speed v is v equal to s divided by t. S means distance, t means time. The SI unit of speed is meter per second. Meter per second or meter second inverse. Since speed has only magnitude, it is a scalar quantity. It is important point. Formula, speed equal to distance divided by time and v equal to s divided by t, and the SI unit of speed is meter per second or meter second inverse. This is speed is a scalar quantity. Example: the red car is at the speed of 30 meter per second or 30 meter second inverse, and the grey car is at the speed of 40 meter second inverse or 40 meter divided by second. Average speed. What is the average speed? Is the ratio of the total distance travelled to the total time taken. Formula: average speed, total distance travelled divided by total time taken. So examples: a car travels 85 kilometers. Listen. A car travels 85 kilometers from point A to B, then 40 kilometers from B to C. The total time took was 1.3 hours. What was the average speed of the car? Solution of the problem: total distance equal to distance covered, a plus b 1 and 2 b to c. 85 kilometers plus 45 kilometers equal to 130 kilometers. Total time 1.3 hours. Average speed: total distance covered divided by total time. Total distance 130 kilometer, total time 1 divided by 1.3 kilometer per hours. Therefore 100 kilometer per hour. Next important one, velocity. The quantity which specifies both the direction of motion and speed is velocity. Velocity of a body is the displacement of the body per unit time. Formula: velocity equal to displacement divided by time taken. Since velocity has both magnitude and direction, it is a vector quantity. This is vector quantity. Examples: 30 meter per hour east, 6 mileage per hour northwest. Speed with direction is known as velocity. Average velocity. Average velocity is the ratio of the total displacement to the total time taken. Formula: average velocity equal to total displacement divided by total time. Average velocity is also the mean of the initial velocity u and final velocity v. Average velocity, initial velocity plus final velocity divided by 2. This is formula. Or u plus v divided by 2. Speed and velocity have the same units, meter per second or meter second inverse. So important point: average velocity, total displacement and divided by total time. Average velocity also the mean of the initial velocity u and final velocity v. Average velocity equal to initial velocity plus final velocity divided by 2. Speed and velocity have the same units. Therefore, velocity units meter per second or meter second inverse. Next important point, acceleration. A quantity which specifies changes in velocity is acceleration. Acceleration is the ratio of change of velocity. Acceleration: final velocity divided by initial velocity divided by 2. If the velocity of a body changes from initial value u to final value v in time t, the acceleration is a equal to v minus u divided by 2. The SI unit of acceleration is meter second minus 2 or meter per second square. For examples, 4 different ways to accelerate a car. A constant direction increase speed. A B into constant direction decrease speed. C change direction constant speed. Change direction change speed. 4 different ways to accelerate a car. Distance time graph. Motion can be represented on the distance time graph. In the graph, distance is taken on the y-axis and time is taken on the x-axis. The distance is taken on the y-axis, time is taken on the x-axis. The distance time graph for uniform speed is straight line. So important point, the distance time graph for uniform speed is a straight line. This is because in uniform speed a body travels equal distance in equal intervals of time. This is uniform motion example. What is the distance and displacement? What is the distance? Distance refers to the length of the entire path that the object traveled. What is the displacement? Displacement refers to the shortest distance between the object's two positions, like the distance between its point of origin and its point of destination, no matter what path it took to get to that. So important 3-mark question, distinguish between distance and displacement. What is the distance? Length of actual path traveled by an object. Displacement, shortest length between initial point and fair point of an object. Distance is a scalar quantity. Displacement is vector quantity. It remains positive, cannot be 0 or negative. Displacement can be positive, negative or 0. Distance can be equal to displacement. Displacement can be equal to distance or it's lesser than distance. Another important question, distinguish between speed and velocity. The distance traveled by a moving body per unit time is called its speed. Velocity, the distance traveled by moving body in a particular direction per unit time is called velocity. Speed is a scalar quantity, velocity is a vector quantity. Centrifugal force. The theory of centripetal and centrifugal forces is associated with political geographer Richard Hartshorne. He argued that the integration of states' geographical area involved two competing forces. What is the centrifugal force? Just like we have an inward seeking force with circular motion, we can also have an outward seeking motion. This outward seeking motion is called centrifugal motion. This is centrifugal motion, this is centripetal force. What is the centripetal and centrifugal? Pulls people together, think like a pretty flower with petals. Forces people about or causes people to fly about. Circular motion. The motion of a body in a circular path is called circular motion. Uniform circular motion. If a body moves in a circular path with uniform speed, its motion is called uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion is accelerated motion because in a circular motion a body continuously changes its direction. The circumference of a circle of radius r is given by 2 pi r. If a body takes time t to go once around the circular path, then the velocity v is given by v equal to 2 pi r divided by 2. Example, velocity, acceleration. This is circular uniform motion. Derivation of 3 formula of motion. First point, let a body is moving with initial velocity u with uniform acceleration a. Its velocity become v in time t second. In the mean time it covers the distance s. The term would be in acceleration meter per second square, initial and final velocity meter per second, time second, distance m. First equation of motion, acceleration v minus u divided by t, a equal to v minus u divided by t. Listen, a go to left side, at equal to v minus u. Therefore u equal to therefore u go to left side, u plus at, therefore minus u, the go left side, change plus charge, u plus at equal to v, therefore v equal to u plus at. This is first equation of motion. Next one, second equation of motion, average velocity v plus u divided by 2. Distance traveled average ab means average velocity plus time. S equal to average velocity a plus u divided by 2 int time t. Put v equal to formula v equal to u plus at. Apply to this formula, S equal to u plus at plus u divided by 2 into t. 2ut divided by 2 into t. 2ut plus at squared divided by 2. Therefore x equal to ut plus of at square. Third equation of motion. We know that v equal to u plus at. V minus u equal to at. Apply to formula v minus u divided by a equal to t. For t, v minus u divided by a in equation s equal to ut plus of at square. Therefore, s equal to u whole bracket u v minus u divided by a whole bracket plus of a whole bracket v minus u divided by 2 whole bracket. S equal to uv minus u square divided by a plus of a into v square plus u square minus 2uv divided by a square. S equal to uv minus u square divided by a plus of equal to of v square plus u square minus 2uv divided by a. S equal to uv minus u square divided by plus v square plus u square minus 2uv divided by 2a. S equal to 2uv 2u square plus v square plus u square minus 2uv divided by 2a. Therefore, S equal to v square minus u square divided by 2a. 2as equal to v square minus u square. This is third equation of motion. Dear students, today homework in science. First question, distinguish between speed and velocity. Second question, distinguish between distance and displacement. And third question, derive the equation by the graphical method. Students, watch this video 2 or 3 times so that you can understand the concept well. Today homework question, 3 questions. Here I give 3 questions for you. So you have to think and answers these questions and write these questions and answer 3 times in your homework note, and also write test in your science slip test note and send it to my personal WhatsApp number. Thank you students. God bless you.